I growing up in Southern California, I grew up with like a lot of other influences. There was great blues around, like T-Bone Walker and Pee Wee Crayton, and there was a club that had more money than brains, and they would bring Lightning Hopkins and Booker White and people like that through town all the time, called the Ash Grove, and so I got to see all those guys when I was quite young. But aside from that music, I grew up with a lot of other influences. There was a lot of great Western swing around, and astounding amount of brilliant Mexican music, and also Hawaiian music. A lot of Hawaiians would work the cruise ships coming over to L.A. and San Francisco, and then they'd stick around and play gigs. Often they would wind up playing steel in a country band, which led to some interesting cultural clashes when you put a brown-skinned Hawaiian steel player in a redneck joint in Orange County playing steel. But the greatest of them were King Benny Navahi, who I saw a lot as a kid, and Saul Hu'upi'i, who passed away the year I was born. Saul was brilliant. Saul stowed away on a cruise ship from Honolulu to the mainland, and they found him partway across, and they were going to put him in irons and stick him in jail when they got him to the other side. Then they heard him play, and they let him work off his passage in the ship's orchestra. And once he got to the mainland, he made at least 200 records, and he appeared in a bunch of movies with Bing Crosby. And him and King Benny were both heavily influenced by American blues and jazz. When I have guitar students who say, teach me to play like Ry Cooder, I always tell them one of the guys they got to go listen to is Saul Hu'upi'i. This is one of Saul's tunes. This is what's called Hapahaole style, a half-white Hawaiian melody and English lyrics. It's called the Lay Vendors tune. I don't know if any of you if any of you are familiar with Calgary. I live right up the hill from the Shamrock Hotel. So in my neighborhood, lay vendor has a different connotation than the Hawaiians kind of intended. The Shamrock caught fire in the middle of the week. I'm still waiting for the cockroach migration to come up the hill to my place. I've been out there every day with a raid and a fly swatter. Take this flower lane and wear it through the day. We part. Violet's roses too, each petal wet with dew. They all look well on you, sweetheart. While you are sailing far away, this lay may bring you back someday to me. Although we're far apart, you're always in my heart. Until we meet again, sweetheart. while you are sailing far away. This sleigh may bring you back someday to me. Although we're far apart, you're always in my heart. Until we meet again, sweetheart. Until we meet again, sweetheart. Thank you. Mahalo. Well, I may be down, but I sure ain't out. You say you wonder, but I got no doubt. I ain't leaving in a whimper, man, I plan to shout. Or you can count on me, don't you count me out. I got one wheel turning, one candle burning, one song of yearning in my heart, baby, in my heart, in my heart. You say times have changed, not much by me. When I look all around me, people, all I see is people dying just to be free. In a world of trouble and misery, but I got one wheel turning, got one candle burning, got one song of yearning in my heart, baby, in my heart. And there's one thing spark that I'm holding to. There are little lights that's dark that I'm walking through. Steel rails been my pillow, cross ties for the bed. Dark was the night, cold was the ground where I lay my head. I used to walk in darkness like the living dead. Now I walk in the light of love instead. You are my one